TJ gave Stephen A. Smith a thumbs down, and this is what he decided to do next.
Now, doesn't this have to do specifically with your criticism of radical people on the left? And you did mention a couple of African-American women at times, Jasmine Crockett, who says nutty things, Joy Reid, who says, in my view, nutty things. Is that what this is about?
I think it is. I don't think there's any question about it, and that's why I spoke out against it, because I think it's utterly ridiculous. I was raised by 5 black women. My mother, God rest her soul, and my 4 older sisters. I have 2 daughters. I have 10 nieces. I don't know what the hell they're talking about. I find it highly offensive that they would label me in this way. Give me a thumbs down award specifically for disparaging black women. I want everybody out there to know there's no such thing. That did not happen.
Yes, he decided to go into Sean Hannity's show of all shows discussing black issues. And you wonder why they gave you a thumbs down. Now, the reason why they gave it to him is because of his disparaging remarks against black women specifically. And I think something that many people have been pointing out is specifically his remarks he had against Jasmine Crockett, which he then had to come out and apologize for. Now, he says because he came out and apologized, essentially, if you look at his YouTube little show he did, then they shouldn't have come out against him, and because they put him in a category of like 5 other people who were given a thumbs down. But you have to realize that right now, black women specifically are getting hit by this administration. Black women specifically are one of the highest demographics being unemployed because of this administration. And Stephen A. Smith, just you going on Sean Hannity tonight to discuss this, highlights exactly what black people specifically have been talking about concerning you. You have been giving safe space and safe harbor to people that constantly disparage black women. So you can't get mad when an organization that represents black people are like, sir, this is not what we stand for. This is their way of saying, Stephen A. Smith, we love what you're doing, but maybe you should pay attention to who you're giving safe harbor to. And instead of apologizing after the fact, because nobody ever hears the apology, they always hear the very first response. And some of the things you've said about black women, about Jasmine Crockett, that could have had a very huge effect on how people perceive her. And it gives safe harbor for people that you allow on your show to be able to say all these other disparaging things about black women and about black people specifically because you said it. Because that's who they're going to represent. They said, well, Stephen A. said it, so why can't I? But I don't know. Y'all tell me what y'all think about all this in the comments. Check my links in my bio if I'm stay updated. And I just find it very odd. He went to Sean Hannity to talk about black issues. There wasn't a black podcast you could have went to first, or a black show that you could have went to first. Just asking for the classroom.